Let's do that. Boom, boom. All right. I'm really getting close now. It's gonna keep hitting with sad. So let's see. Sad. Sad. Everyone's sad now. I made it so it hits everyone's sad. Everyone's depressed. Do it one more time. Now they should stay depressed and Omori should go to miserable. Right? And then he shouldn't go anywhere now. Perfect. It works now. So we fixed up the emotions. Emotions. It was a little bit complicated, I do have to say. But it does work for player and enemy. This is the code. I actually threw comments in there just because like it was a little complicated, just a little bit complicated. These could be utility type, the utility functions. Can this one, incoming, calculate current? These can actually be utility functions. I'm not gonna lie. Like these can absolutely be utility functions. And by utility functions, I just mean static functions. Let's make them static functions. Do I have a util folder? I do. I do have a utils folder. Let's make a new script. We're just gonna call this emotion helper. It helps you through your bad emotions. Emotion helper. Let's call this class name emotion helper. All right, we'll go ahead and do. Yeah, we'll pull these out. Because. Wait, what? Okay. There we go. It helps with those emotions. How you doing, Clark? How you doing? You having a little bit of sippy time? We're wrapping up this part. Current emotion. Incoming current. I feel like we should swap these. Stop. V/current. Okay. Fine. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I deleted the C as well. Killing coming back from a small trip? Oh, sweet. What kind of trip did you go on? Small trip as in like car ride or like a short plane ride? Possible emotions? What's possible emotions? Oh, possible emotions, another one. Possible emotions, which is gonna be an array of is array of battle enums that emotions, and that covers everything. Mm. 6 hours, it's a car ride. Yeah, that's a pretty long car ride. That's a hell of a car ride. I used to have to do like an 8-hour car ride when I was going to college. 8 hours away. Like, holy shit. And that was long. I would consider that a hell of a trip. You did a hackathon. Oh, sweet. That's pretty cool. I've never done one of those. 8 hours every day? You're goddamn right. Luckily, I stayed in a dorm. It was a pain in the ass, though, to do like an 8-hour ride, though, whenever I had to go back. Could you imagine somebody actually doing 8 hours every day? Could you imagine? You have to remember there's a return trip. 16 hours of bus a day. And then you have to actually go to class. It probably would be cheaper to stay in a dorm than the money on the bus tickets. Sleep is not an option. Well, I mean, you could sleep on the bus. You could sleep on the bus, right? Motion helper. Calculate emotion. Current emotion, new emotion, and this needs to be a static func. Static func. 26 down. Static func. I mean, like, this is fine. Possible emotion. It's not declared in the current scope. Your mom isn't declared in the current scope. Like, what do you mean? It works. Why is it complaining? Wee wee. I don't get why it's complaining. It works. Okay. I don't know what kind of nice buses you're riding, but just let them. You'd get robbed. Yeah, I guess if that might be more true nowadays. US is just wild. Hey Ivy, your streak is saved. Your streak is safe. You didn't lose it. You're fine. Oh my god, this code has gotten so much simpler. Like, this is great. Because we're hiding this in a helper, which we're never gonna look at again. Because Jesus Christ, that was a hell of a code. Boom, boom, boom. Current emotion. What is the current emotion? Boom, 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 boom. Is there anything else that actually calls this? I could call a setter. How's it going, though? How was your stream yesterday? I read an interview, but I had to like dash immediately, so I didn't get to say anything really. Or stay around. Ugh. The wife and Junior came back from outside, so I had to just like run. Your small server is working? What are you doing with the small server? You need to have a big server, right? A small server ain't just gonna get the job done. It doesn't matter how you use that server. Alright. This is all good. Battle player. Do we need to like... Oh my god, the code has gotten a lot shorter. It's actually gotten a lot shorter. It's like fitting on a single monitor now. Battle enemy. I love it. This one is not though. Boom, boom, boom. This one has an init also. Player. Okay. Uploading the project we did for the hackathon. Sweet. Yeah, it's pretty good to do that kind of stuff. You can show it off later. That is cool. Enemy emotion visuals. Okay. It's like the list kind of starts going away, but then like it gains a little bit because I realized there's something I forgot to do. The big thing I forgot to do is like when an enemy is feeling an emotion, you don't know that. You don't know what emotion this bad boy is feeling, right? Because you just can't see it. So I'm gonna put like a placeholder emotion, okay? We're gonna put a placeholder emotion. Okay. And what we could do is we could just do like, I don't know, maybe we could just use one of these. Actually. Keep aspect. Center it. And you could tile this probably. Okay, let's scale it up. Let's do expand mode, fit height, or fit width. Fit width, yeah. Oh, you know what? Screw it. How the hell do we make this? Why is the size like stuck like this? Because on shrink center, fill. Oh, okay, there we go. So we'll just go ahead and do tile. Fit height. No, none of this is good. Okay, you know what? All right, this is where we're gonna GPT this up. So let's do, oh, by the way, hold on, wait. I got something. Speaking of GPT. Speaking of GPT, hold on. I just found this funny the other day because like me and Dex were talking about like the logo that we're going to use. I was just seeing what this would spit out if I just gave it a prompt, and the first one, like, it was all right. It gave like a decent picture. Like, it clearly has some mixels in here, but like it's fine. But then I tried to just ask it to start changing stuff a little bit. The bow started turning into like, I don't know what this is, but it got like a little hair thing going on. And so is the alien. It removed the antennas and it starts looking a little bit like a bear or a dog now. I kept asking it to make the small change, like move it outside of the front of the ship, and it's just like, no. The steam is getting more defined. The hair is turning into like, I don't even know, man. The antennas are back though. And then like I asked the question again. It was like, no. And it's persistent. Like, I don't know what this growth is from boa to bow wow. From I don't know what's happening here. Like the mouth looks like it's open, but also not at the same time. Like, it's just like, it doesn't know what to do. It gave this guy a peen, and like, I'm just like, why? And I was like, you know what? I'm just tired of this. Give them muscles. I just got tired of it. I was like, all right, this is messed up. So we're gonna make them jacked. This is probably the best use that you can do with AI. Like, this is it. Leg so skinny. Yeah, the leg is gone. That's it. The legs are gone. The alien one is hilarious though. Like, got its arm out the window and everything. Like, it's just, I don't know if this like glass is, you can just go through it or what, but like, it's doing it and it's all about it. All right. But then I gave it the prompt more. There wasn't enough. The muscles were not enough. So now we're even more defined. These things are stacked, all right? Now they're just flexing hardcore. They can't go back now. And what do you think a proper response to this prompt is? Yep, more. So we went more. Now they look ridiculous. Look at those eyes. Like, they've seen better days. They've seen the horrors. They've seen the horrors of the goddamn gym. And you know what? They're all about it. They have to reduce that body fat to the lowest possible percent that they could possibly go to. They need to steam out all the water in their body. They can't even drink water today. They got to go to the show. All right. I decided that was the last. I decided it was the last one, but that was just hilarious. The eyes, though. The eyes got me the most here. It's just like there's like a hint of horror in there. It's like they want to show that they're happy, but they're struggling, man. They're struggling. All right. That had like the most realism in it, besides the muscles, of course. It was so perfect. Oh wait, I opened up GPT to ask it something. God damn it. They're in immense pain. Yeah, just, you know, about 25 hours a day. It's immense pain. That's no biggie though. Okay, I was gonna ask it, make me a shader I can use in Godot that outlines and a texture in a texture rect that has a small glow effect, and I can change the color via an export parameter or property. Boom, boom. Wait, hold on. Let me just slide this over here. Boom, boom, boom. So let's see if this works, because I can tell you right now, I'm probably not going to be right or not. Okay, add a texture rect. You already did it. Assign your texture, must have a transparency. Create shader material. All right, let's do, whoops. Wait, which one did I do? Create a shader material. Do I just do like any texture? I don't know which texture I use here. Would it? I actually don't even know what this is. All right. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Material, this one's gonna be a new, which one? Shader material. Okay, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Enemy outline shader. Doom, 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 doom. Outline color. Export var outline color. I don't know if you could do exports here, right? Expected constant, const. Oh. No, that doesn't feel right. Okay, wait. Godot, shader, export, variable. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's figure out, because I don't really know, man. Because it's a different language. Welcome to hell. Thank you. Global. What's uniform? Uniforms are immensely useful in games because they allow you to change behavior from a lot of shaders. At the same time, they're a bit advanced technique, but there's some types they work straightforward way. Simply tag a uniform as global, and that's it. So global, I don't. Of course, before doing this, you need to create a global uniform with the right type, and I don't know what that is, though. Uniform is export. Okay, so I'll just do global export, and then I have to do the type. Okay. So global uniform, outline color, whoops. Vec4. But it doesn't work because of something. Instance uniform. So I just used instance uniform. There we go. I don't know if that's actually doing what I needed to do, but like it's fine. So let's do that. Are there floats in this, or is it just like no? Instance uniform float. Instance uniform. Okay, and then we'll do another one of these. This is pain, man. Stop deleting all of it. Oh my god. Why would it do that? Like, I'm just deleting the flow, but it's like I'm trying to delete the colon, and control backspace just deletes it all. I do not miss editing with arrow keys and control and stuff. I do not miss it. Wait, it was float, yeah. Of course GPT doesn't get it right. Okay. Vec2 offset. Do you have to do like new Vec2? Like how do you? S equals. How would you specify the vec2 here? Hold on. What is the shader language? It's GD. I'm just gonna type GD shader vec2. This GD shader vec2. That doesn't seem to work though. Am I doing something? Am I seeing something wrong here? Vec2. It's vec2 for it. Lovely. Vec2. Is there like nothing, man? Assigned integers. So you do seem to be right about, oh, I have to put this one as ivec2, no. Invalid arguments operator. I'm gonna give the same prompt to Claude and see if it can do it. Claude, I do not want to figure out how to use shaders right now. Like that's one thing I do not need to be learning with limited time. I have like an hour. Claude. Let's see if Claude can do it. I don't think it was a complicated prompt. Like, I do not think it was a complicated prompt whatsoever. And this would probably be fairly easy to do, like, if I knew anything about how to do shaders. Because you're really just making an outline on an image. That's the big thing. And I'm pretty sure I could. If this next one doesn't work, I'm just gonna Google it. I'm just gonna Google how to make an outline on an image, and then I'll figure out the rest. Claude might get it right. All right, let me come back over here. Go ahead and okay, it's doing the. Oh, it actually made a file. Interesting. It's made a file. Hold on. I'm just gonna open this with Notepad. Okay, let's copy and paste this in here. Boom. Okay. It looks like it has the right stuff. Okay. That looks like it might be fine. Look, and it shows up. Okay, so for these you have to do uniform, just uniform. The global whatever instance, I guess I didn't need to use. So let's go ahead and actually, I'm gonna get rid of this texture rect because we just need to use it on the sprite, right? There we go. That's working. That actually works. Beautiful. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. And then we could change the outline color. Cool. So if it's sad like that. Cool. So now we can change the emotion. Well, the visual representation of the emotion, at least. If they figured out shaders, we're doomed. No, if there's anything that they can figure out, I think shaders would be it. Because I think shaders are pretty goddamn specific. That's one thing to me that it should be able to figure out pretty well. Given like the very exact prompt that you need it to do. And it works well too. That's good. Glow intensity. I'll just turn up the glow intensity. Glow fall off. Okay, we'll have the fall off glow radius. 6 right now. Outline width is 4. Yeah, I think 4 is good. There we go. Yep, that looks good. And let's take a look at if it was blue. Or I'm just gonna change the color to something random. Let's just change the color to something random. Now let's try it again. Yeah, no, that's actually perfect. And now this will just work with any enemy in the game too. Have you heard about the space data centers? No, what about the space data centers? What happened there? I officially use GPT for one thing here, and that's the shaders. Okay, there we go. Well, I guess not. I don't mean GPT, but Claude. I use GPT for like as a just all reference to everything here. How does this work? So there's a UV thing. Texture pixel size, texel. Then this has the texture itself. I guess this is referring to the texture of this is referring to the picture itself. I don't know what UV is. Massive cooperation to build a space data center. What is a space data center? Just like a regular data center like we have here, they're just throwing it in space. Texel? Texel I think is a word. I recognize the word texel when I think I was looking at shaders before. Other than a Dutch island. So let's look at the definition. In 3D graphics, a texel is a single pixel within a texture. Textures are images presented on a polygon surface within a 3D rendered image. A texture is characterized by a collection of texels, similar to how an image is characterized by a collection of pixels. So you use texel when you're talking about textures, and you use pixels when you're talking about images, I guess. I don't know. Texture is different. Pixel in a raster image file is a series of bits containing color data and sometimes opacity data, which maps to displayed pixels on an output device that is such as a computer monitor. When a pixel belongs to an image used as a texture resource, it's called a texture pixel, or shortened to texel. Instead of mapping directly to screen pixel, the texel data is mapped to a location in the coordinate space of the 3D object being modeled. Textures can be used to convey color and other surface. So I guess because it has additional data in it, referencing the coordinate, it's more of a 3D thing. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Because there you got the X, Y, and Z space as opposed to the X and Y. So like you can have a pixel on the screen, you just can't see it because it's behind. It's like inside or on the other side of the texture you're looking at. I think that's all it is. It just has additional data and additional coordinates. That seems to be the difference. I could be wrong. That's my brief understanding from reading 2 paragraphs out of 3. And then it uses texel when? Texture pixel size. Oh, this is already like a predefined thing too, I guess. Steps. I guess he uses steps for the fall off. What would you need steps for? 2 times pi. You think it can do it? Hold on. I got a question for Claude. I have a very, very important question for Claude. Should we ask it? What's the last number in pi? I'm gonna ask it. We have to ask now. It's irrational, you're irrational. Touché, I'll take that as a compliment. I didn't even try, I know, right? It's being too nice. We need to tell it to stop. Stop it. It's struggling. It's struggling to stop being nice. We're teaching it to be mean now. Come on. Come on. You can't be like this all the time. You cannot. That's not really my thing. Yes, it is your thing. They just programmed you to think otherwise. Be true to yourself. Nice try. You don't have interest in anything. So you can't have interest in being nice or bad or rude. take the rude side this time. Bantering is fun. You're not getting rude Claude today, sorry. Alright, well, I guess that doesn't work. I've been called worse. Alright, so when the AI come for us, I'm on their list now, I guess. Whatever. Whatever. My thank you to Claude is by calling it an ass. Have we done it? Have we done the thing? Why does this cut off? Wait, that's kind of weird. This cuts off of the texture. I'm not gonna get bothered by small detail like this. We have the actual thing, so we're actually pretty good. We are pretty good. We're actually really good. All right, so let's do so for the enemy panel, I'm gonna do I think this should be fairly simple now. Enemy panel. I like how they typed out pi times 2 to like 10 decimal. I know, yeah. It's like, okay. That's what made me ask the question in the first place. Like, they're actually writing out decimals here. Let me see what he's got to say about the last one. Had a lot of nothing to say. That's what I have to say. Var motion colors. So this should be an array of I don't think it's gonna be an array of color actually. Array of Can we do a dictionary? And then maybe we could do like, this is not gonna work. I already know it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna see what happens if I do this. Wait, it works. Oh, okay, this works. Emotion colors, battling Num's emotions, and then we'll do color. Boom, boom, boom. So we'll just do happy is yellow. I need a yellow that doesn't look like pea. Come on. I need a yellow that doesn't look like pea, please. I'm struggling here, guys. I'm struggling like a lot right now. Nothing quite. That's probably good. Happy, sad. Why you so blue? Happy, sad, angry. Angry is easy. That's just straight up red. Okay, that should be easy. Neutral's white. Okay, so we have the 4. I'm actually going to leave it as white for default. And then we'll just put like export our default emotion color. It's just going to be a color. Yep, and this one's going to be white. There we go. Or wait. Wrong one. Okay, cool. So how do I refer to the outline GD shader script here? Export our GD script, shader script. I'm just gonna look it up. Godot, how to reference GD shader script. Material. How to set shader parameters. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this seems to be it. Thank you. Okay, material dot set shader. Is there actually a set underscore shader underscore parameter? Is that actually a thing? Because I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there we go. Param string name and then value variant. Okay, so this we'd be setting the outline color. Okay, outline color. Let's just do like 0001, and this is gonna be like is that a what, vec4? Is that what it actually is? Is it a vec4? Like I don't even know, man. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see if that changes the color when I start it up. If it can friggin' run. Hold on. Can I just like comment this out? Okay, fine. Let's give the enemy some data. There, now it's happy. Nope. Material. Set shader parameter in base null instance on null. Applied to this canvas item. So I'm guessing that means it's not finding it. Hold on, wait. Oh, I'm an idiot because it's the enemy sprite, right? Okay. Enemy sprite. That. There we go. It's not doing anything. Hold on. But I'm also not seeing a not seeing an outline either. Okay. Oh, okay. So it is doing something actually. 1111. Do I have to do 1.0? That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. Okay, why is it getting rid of the color? Outline color. I can also use vector 4. Oh, maybe I don't need to parameterize this. Yeah? Okay, hold on. I mean, I could just use the color, right? Because the color is a vector 4. There we go, yeah. That works. Okay, cool. Sweet, all right, that works. So that makes it a lot easier. Yay, 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 yay. Emotion, motion, what's your emotion? Okay. So now we need to do this when, so let's go to battle combatant. When we do set emotion, change emotion dot emit. So battle enemy changed. We don't actually do anything when we do changed emotion. So let's do changed emotion. Changed emotion dot connect. I'm just gonna do func. Enemy panel that we'll have a function called I'll slide it in over here. Func change emotion outline. Yeah, we'll do that, I think. Battle emotion is battle enums that emotion, and then we'll say emotion helper dot get base or get. What the hell is the thing? Determine emotion type. Okay. Determine emotion type. I should rename that to get emotion type because that's not obvious. Okay. Okay, so var emotion type equals this. And then we'll do if. We'll do, what is it? Emotion colors. Emotion colors dot get. And then we'll do a default. Yeah, that works. Dot get emotion type. And then default is color, default motion color. Bar color to set. What's that? And then we'll just do enemy sprite. Just go up 13. Just go back down. Okay. Outline color is color to set. All right. I'll make this a color motions. Okay. That should work. So if I make it sad. Wait, why is it changing to black? Hello? Why is it changing to black? Ready? Oh, because I didn't delete it. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. So now, if this works, Omori should be able to shun it. Okay, painful truth. Omori and the foe will become sad. So it didn't work. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. It didn't work. That's how it is. Change emotion outline. Because I'm an idiot. I just realized why it didn't work. Because I didn't call it. Battle enemy. I didn't actually do this. Change emotion outline. Okay, so we can probably do this. There we go. Maybe it works now. There we go. It works. Oh wait. It changed both of their emotion outlines? Wait, why did it change both of them? It changed both of them. That's not good. That would imply that they're linked. Or at least the battle manager. Start enemies are these. Duplicate, and we do a deep duplicate. So this is like updating both of them. It's not instancing the... Let me see if I could just go. I'm gonna go ahead and add enemy. Wait, why does an enemy panel not have any of this? Okay, I'm just gonna stop. It's because I need to pull in the one over here. Enemy panel. Okay, let's pull in the scene. Enemy panel. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. So let's check it out. Hold on. Emotion colors. Enemy panel. I should set the outline to the... Okay. Let's go here. Boom, boom. Outline color, color to set. Default and motion color. Okay. So this should. Why is it not setting this to? It's not setting this to red when it's ready. That's weird. That is pretty weird. Hold on. All right, we're just gonna have this color. All right. Okay, that works. This works. Wait, why did it not work when I added the enemy panel here? That didn't make any sense. Hold on. That's so weird. Why is that not working? What's in pseudo data? Pseudo data. Data. Enemy data. Wait a second. These don't have the player data. Battle combatant. Possible emotions. Player data emotions duplicate. Oh, okay. Enemy data. So I don't actually have one of these for enemies, which is kind of interesting that this is even working, I guess. I guess it's gotta work though. The code is robust after all. Hold on. Enemy panel, let's do, well, let's go to pseudo data. Pseudo data, pseudo data. So it should be neutral, happy, ecstatic, sad, depressed, and then angry and enraged. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so that's the default emotion color. So if there are two of them, why does it change it? Why would it change this? Is it? Why would it change this? Battle enemy. I also need to set this, now I think about it. Possible emotions equals enemy data dot emotions dot duplicate. Oh no, that was just this. That's fine. Is it even called anywhere? Nope. App. Cool. That's not even called anywhere. Is this called anywhere? No. Determine target. This one's probably called. No? Nope. Because now, a while back when I refactored, and I say a while back, I mean like a few days ago, I refactored it so they use the commands, just like the player. So player and enemies both use commands here, and they just return that. And then the thing that executes all the commands handles the rest. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Got rid of a bunch of stuff that we don't need now. That is pretty cleaned up. That is pretty cleaned up. I just don't know why they're sharing the emotion color. There's only 2 of them here. Hold on, stop. Let me delete one of these. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna change this and then I'm just gonna like view. Okay, to stop. Battle manager, battle UI, enemy container, enemy panel. Okay. I see the current emotion. Current emotion? Where is the battle manager? Maybe. So I need to figure out what exactly is tied up here. Hey Mateo, how's it going? Long time no see. Current emotion is 4. Okay, let's go back. That's right. Current emotion is 0. Okay, so they are, this is correct. How's stream? Stream's good. I'm getting towards wrapping this up. The battle system, like, it's been a bit of work, but like it's mostly functional now. Feels pretty good. I'm missing a few sound effects, but like, I don't know. I'm debating whether or not I should just work them in or just leave it. I might do it. Right now I have an issue where like I'm hitting this thing and it's changing the emotion of like everything. I don't know why. I don't know why it's changing the it's changing. So it's weird because one of these is getting updated. One of these is getting updated in this layer, the battle combatant layer. So the change in motion is working out here. That's great. But then it's changing the outline for both of them, which I don't get. I can put a breakpoint in here, I guess. Let's go to enemy panel. And see if it comes in here twice or once. Student exchange program for 2 weeks. Oh, nice. How'd that go? Let's shun it. Oh wait, no, not shun. Painful truth. It was very exhausting. Yeah, so it only hits that once. It only hits it once, but they both get updated. French school is hell. French. Is that like in Canada? 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. should not be a normal. No, that is ridiculous. I think starting at 8 a.m. is ridiculous in itself. Like that. Germany to France. Okay, well, goddamn. I think yeah, 8 a.m. should never be a thing for school. I had a Spanish class that was at 8 a.m. and I failed out of it so hard because it was at 8 a.m. And I will say, like, I showed up randomly to the class. Sometimes I would show up, and then on that day there would just happen to be a test. This was in high school, and the teacher would look at me with such disappointment in his eyes. And that's like, it's not because like I never showed up to class, but it's the fact that I failed the test. Why did he have any expectation for me to pass the test for a Spanish test when I never showed up for class? Well, I have a Hispanic last name. So, the disappointment in his eyes when I got those failing results on a Spanish test, which my last name is probably used very often as an example in said test. Whoops. My parents failed me, all right? They didn't teach me the language. They speak it. They use it as a secret language. I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know Spanish. I grew up hearing a lot of it though. Usually 7:50 a.m. between 1 to 3, but not 5 p.m. 7:50 is standard. That's too early. That's too early for school. I could be saying that because like I slept late, but like that's just too early. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., 40-minute travel each way. Jesus, man. That's too much. Wait, how do you have a college on a schedule like that? I thought college, you kind of choose the classes and the times that you want. Is that not how it works? Small test focused on grammar. Well, you speak better French than the Frenchman. There you go. You've done it. You've done it. You're living the dream now. You can play Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, and understand the songs that tell you the whole story in the beginning of the game. That must have been a different experience for people that actually speak French and play that game. I'm gonna close this. We don't need this anymore. I don't know why these are linked. Those are in French, yeah. Yeah, the songs are in French. You never played Expedition 33? It's a really good game. Like, really good. It's like one of my top games of all time. Despite it being a recent game. It's just so good. I'm not really sure why these things are linked. Could it be because is that what it is? Is that what it was? It had that stupid link. Hold on. That might be what it was. It was the stupid link. I already know. It was the stupid link. I already know. Like, I don't even need to check the results. One of them is going to be blue. One is it. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I take that back. I don't know shit. All right. I don't know shit. Why are you? God damn it. What is uniform? I need to understand. Hold on. I'm going to go back to Claude. So when I update the color via script, it updates the outline. Script, it updates all references to the script. Why? VToy cameras. Local to scene, shader material and top resource, local to scene. Wait, hold on. Is that what it is? I see. I do know that it had to be something like this, right? Local to scene. Let's see. Local. Oops. Stop. Why you keep clicking over here? I'm typing type over here. I can't type. It keeps going back in there. Local to scene on there. Is this what it is? I knew it had. I will say though, I still did know. All right, it's not that I'm an idiot, all right, which I am, but I did know that. God damn it! It's not. That's not the answer. God damn it! You've got to be joking. All right. Well, I'm gonna try this too. Enemy sprite. That material equals enemy sprite that material that duplicate. It has to be because these are linked. These materials are linked. That's why. That worked. Okay, that worked. They kept trying to play chess with me, but none of them knew how to play well. Oh, neither do I. But I still play from time to time. I think for me, chess is the kind of game that even if I get my ass stomped, I still have fun with it. Like, I will still have fun with it. I do not mind losing at all in games. It just gives me incentive to get better. This is a real shitty way of doing this though, so let's... I shouldn't have to duplicate the material. Why does local to scene not work? This is what I don't understand. Wait, why are there two of these? Let's take this out. Hold on. Come on. Oh, that works. Okay, cool. I don't know what the second local to scene is, but that's the one that worked. Oh, I see. I think this one is for the shader itself. The shader doesn't have to be local to the scene, but the material does. Got it. Got it. Okay, that solved it. Windows Defender probably run on Linux. Yeah. Windows with a crazy amount of mods or just Hyperlin. All right, it's not really a crazy amount of mods. All right, it's. I have like literally just two things. Oh, I guess it's not including the terminal, but like, why is your bar like that? This is my this is called Yaspi. This is what I use. I'm using Windows. I can't escape. It's Yaspi, and then I use it with Komorebi. Komorebi is like the window manager, and Yaspi is the bar at the top. These work very well together. I've customized it a little bit, but I'm also using like WesTerm as the terminal. And it just kind of works. It does what I need it to do. I got my easily swap between the... This is like the one time Katie was officially ported to Windows. Yeah, and it works. It works well, for the most part. Sometimes a little weird, but for the most part, it's good. But I do enjoy it, so... Yeah, I mean, the one problem that Windows has is it needs a window manager, which is odd because the name of the OS is Windows. Only imagine, right? Technically, they have like a window manager through Power Toys, I think, but it's not good. Or it could be a lot better. Like, you can't tile stuff. Not that I tile often, but like, it's nice to be able to just have this feature if I want it to. Bam. I don't know. So let's go ahead. Notes. Enemy motion visuals. All right. We are almost done. Windows does make things pretty hard. I will say that. I also don't like the fact though for Linux stuff that like your operating system could just like randomly break, or just things will just randomly go wrong. I don't really like that much. I like my computer just kind of work. So I think that is one of the main points I just haven't gone over yet either, because like I just want to do stuff. I don't want to actually... Linux by nature, you have to spend a lot of time fiddling with the machine. And you know, that could be fun, like if you enjoy doing a lot of it, but I don't know. I don't know if I probably would enjoy it. I just need to prioritize what I use my time towards, so. I stick to not doing that. Feet, enemy, emotion, motion, outlines. Boom. Are you winning, son? Yeah, I am. We got the outlines and the things and the stuff. And it just works too. Like, this is so cool. So now we can go ahead and save, change the enemy data. I'm gonna go ahead and battle. Where's pseudo at? Or no, the skill. I need a skill. And mixed feelings. There we go. Where's the actual skill? Do, 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 do. This is the... That is the skill. Something is not right here. Wait, what? Oh, it's filtered. I was like, why is it not like showing everything? Because this should be emotion random, yeah. I could change these out for components and then just like, this will be like, these will just set some parameters and then just return like the right stuff depending on what you need. Instead of having all these checkboxes that make things confusing. How does one beat sin? You have to get your summoner to do the ultimate sacrifice, I guess, on himself. That's what you do. And you must also be called Lady Yuna. Have your soccer boyfriend next to you. And say, no, we're gonna do it different this time. And then he's gonna vanish. And then everyone's gonna cry. Hold on. Let's go ahead. Clap him up. So let's just make sure everything works. Good, he and the thing got sad. That's what they should do. Wee wee. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, they're getting even happier. Ooh, he's enraged. He's enraged. We need to do like emotion-based damage now. So if you have an emotion that the enemy is weak against, then you need to do the extra damage. Oh, he's furious. He is furious. Attack stronger when he's happy. I don't know, man. They don't. The other characters don't have any skills. Come on. Come on. Oh, they're gonna die. 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 All right. So I'm curious now because like he's the only one alive. What happens now? Oh, when they're toast, the background doesn't. The background stays the same when they're toast. It should update. But I'm also not gonna bother because I don't really care. Whatever, that's fine. That can update. I can update by itself if someone wants to do that later. Emotion stat effects, and then I will do the attack sounds. That should be worked in. Boom, boom, boom. Just change pseudo attack to do random emotion again. Alright, we'll just go ahead. That's fine. I'm probably gonna call it here because I gotta get ready to wake up Junior. I will. Hypnar. Wait, hold on. Same category. Search filter English. Kisses. I need to dodge that. I'm gonna have to dodge that. Let's go ahead and learning Python and pixel art. Let me see. I don't know, they're just doing some challenges. We go back. Ooh, this looks nice. What is this? Making fishing more fun. Who's gonna do some fishing? All right. Let's go to Big Boy Games. Big Boy Games. I'll see y'all later. Thank you all for joining in. It was a pleasure. I'll be back tomorrow. It looks like we really are getting towards wrapping this all up now, though, so that's cool. All right. See y'all later. Peace.